You say you want to grow, but why does it feel like you're stuck in the same place spiritually? You pray, you fast, you try, but the fire inside feels like it's fading. Maybe that's not a sign you're failing. Maybe it's a sign you're about to break through. Most believers never understand these 5 deep steps, and that's why they stay in circles. In this video, you'll learn 5 powerful biblical steps to real spiritual growth. Not surface change, but soul transformation. These steps are hidden in the stories of David, Moses, Joseph, even Jesus. And step number 3, that's the one the enemy fights the most. Step number 4 might be the reason God still has you waiting. Step 1, surrender before strength. Before David slayed Goliath, he surrendered in the pasture. Before Jesus walked in power, he submitted in the wilderness. Spiritual growth doesn't start with power, it starts with surrender. But what comes after surrender is where most people fall away. Step 2, silence before revelation. God didn't speak to Elijah in the wind or fire, but in a whisper. Many cry out for breakthrough, but never sit long enough to hear instruction. Growth demands silence. The spiritual ear grows in stillness. 1 Kings 19:12, and after the fire, a still small voice. Step number 3 is where every chosen one is tested. Step 3, obedience without outcome. God told Abraham to go, without telling him where. No map, no comfort, just obedience. True growth begins when you obey without evidence. That's faith. Hebrews 11:8. By faith, Abraham obeyed, not knowing where he was going. And this next step is why some of your relationships had to end. Step 4, pruning before promotion. Joseph was gifted, yet God allowed betrayal, a pit, a prison. Why? Because promotion without pruning leads to pride. God cuts before he crowns. John 15:2. He cuts off every branch that bears no fruit and prunes every branch that does. Most skip this last step, and that's why they stop growing. Step 5, purpose in the pain. Even Jesus learned obedience through suffering. Your trials weren't a punishment, they were preparation. Real growth isn't about doing more, it's about becoming who you were made to be. Pain reveals purpose. Hebrews 5:8. Though he was a son, he learned obedience through what he suffered. If you feel stuck, it may be because you're growing deeper roots. God doesn't rush trees that bear lasting fruit. You're not behind. You're being prepared. This is not punishment, it's positioning. And if you've made it to this point, He's already growing you.
Comment below, grow me. Lord, if this message planted something in your spirit, subscribe for weekly spiritual insight, truth that doesn't just inspire, but transforms, and share this with someone who's tired of shallow faith.